to do is show you a boot camp, right? A crash course in how to protect yourself in the street. Okay? We're going to start with two things first. We're going to move fast. We're going to start with two things first. Okay? This is one-on-one. You can use it against multiple people, but this is basically one-on-one barehanded. Okay? First thing we want to look at is positioning. Okay? So I'm going to turn my back to you, and Rev is going to help me out here. Now, if Rev gets in, we're going to stand right about here, right? If Rev gets in a boxing position, let's say, and I'm here, right? It doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like much. It looks like me and him are even, right? But we're not. And I'm going to show you why this position is a problem for me. And this position will be a problem for you, right? Positioning. I'm going to show you. Get out your pens, get out your pencils. Get out your pens, get out your pad. I'm going to turn my back to you and show you why this looks neutral, but it's really not neutral. If I'm here, now Rev, I want you to square up. Just square like this. Okay. Put your arms out shoulder width. Keep them right there. Now, look where I am. Look where I am. I'm in between both of his weapons. I'm in between both of his weapons. That's a problem. What that means is that where I am, he can throw equally with left or right, equally, without having to adjust in any way, without having to adjust his footwork, without having to really adjust his body. I am between both of his weapons. This is a problem for me. Where I need to be is either here or here. That's where I need to be. As long as I'm here, he can throw these weapons, he can pump out these punches equally with pretty much ease. Okay, so that's the first thing, your positioning. You need to understand your positioning and where you are. Okay, now the next thing, that's good, bro. Now the next thing, punches go in 4 ways. 4 ways. Okay, so if you step over here, like right about here. Right? Okay. And I like doing this because they ain't gonna get it from nowhere else. Right? So this is bare knuckle, people. Right? This ain't gloves, this ain't MMA gloves, this is from experience. How you deal with it, okay? Whatever, if someone doesn't agree with what me and Rev are showing you, they're wrong. There ain't no difference of opinion. If they don't agree with it, it's wrong, okay? Period. There are 4 ways punches go. They go from the back to the front, top to bottom, bottom to the top, and from outside to inside. That's the only 4 ways punches go. Right? Again, from here, they go from the back to the front, top to the bottom, bottom to the top, from the outside to the inside. That's it. The reason why punches look complex is because when you're fighting, it's intense. It's very intense. Because it's intense. You throw a lot of punches. It looks complex. Fighting is very simple. Fighting is very simple. People throwing punches, and you're looking and saying, whoa, whoa. They're only going in 4 directions. That's it. Even a shovel hook, a half hook, half uppercut, is still, I got to get over it fast. It's hot in here. We turn off the fan so you can hear us clearly, right? Even a shovel hook, you can take a shovel hook and you can defend it the same way you can defend an uppercut. So one last time, punches go in 4 directions. Back to the front, top to the bottom, bottom to the top, outside to inside. That's it. Now let's look at how you defend yourself. You have generic and you have specific ways of defending. Specific are ways of defending that you use only for a particular punch. Generic is a way of defending that can handle several punches. Okay? So let's look at the specifics. Specifically, you want your hands open and you want them close to your center. This is your center. The reason why you want to protect your center, I have to go through this fast, is because this is where you get hurt, right here. You will feel pressure. So if he has his hands up, he's going to throw a hook. This is pressure. I'm going to feel pressure on the arms, top of the head. That's pressure. You're not going to get away. In a street fight, you're not going to get away without not getting hit. You're going to get hit. What you have to control is where you get hit. Where you get hit. You don't want to get hit in the ear, your equilibrium's off. You don't want to get hit in the temple, balance, equilibrium off. You don't want to get hit in the eye, your eyes water, your eyesight is blurry, or they're closed and your eyesight's impossible. There's no vision, right? Get hit in the nose. You get hit in the nose, your nose gets broken, the blood will drain down. I know it's from personal experience, it will drain down into your throat. Blood plasma is not meant to be digested, and ingested, okay? Now in your mouth, you get hit in your mouth, your lips are balloons filled with blood, okay? It burns. You have alkali, a chemical called alkali in your saliva. There is no wound that hurts worse than a mouth wound, because the alkali is going to burn whatever wound you have in your mouth, okay? So you have your temple, equilibrium, get knocked out. Ear, sense of balance, equilibrium, problem. Your nose can get broken, or I skipped the eyesight. Blurred vision, no vision. Your nose, blood, backing up. Your lips, busted, burning. Inside your mouth, burning. And then you need to protect your jawline. These are the knockout points. Now, how do you do that? That's what you need to do. Because if you get hit in those places, then it's going to make it harder for you to continue that fight. Okay? It's going to make it harder. So how do you avoid that? I'm going to keep my hands down and show you. It's called surfing. Surfing. You have to surf and move your head in a certain direction to avoid getting hit in those places. I'm moving fast. If you have any questions, you can contact me at umacamp@yahoo.com, and you can look forward to a program that we'll be producing that will go into all this in depth. Okay? So if he puts his hands up and he's going to throw a hook slow, right? So let's say he throws a hook to my chin. Okay, so you watch this. I'm going to turn. Let me see. How am I going to turn so you can see? Okay, I'm going to turn this way because he's southpaw. All right? So he's going to throw a hook slow towards my chin. Now, what happens is, throw it right here because this is where my chin is. Okay, so you go and I turn. Now, I want you to know. I'm going to throw it to my chin. I want you to know I'm not cheating here. This is where my chin is. So I'm not telling him to do something. We don't do this to make it look better on film. What he was doing was he knew I was ducking, so he'd throw it here. So what I'm saying is throw right where my chin is, so you understand what I'm talking about. So we throw it to my chin. That's where my chin is. What you have to learn to do is do this. This. That. Now if he throws it here with this one to my chin, the same thing. I'm surfing. If he throws an uppercut, now if he throws an uppercut to my chin, he's throwing here. Okay, now throw the uppercut. Now, am I getting hit? I'm getting hit, but I'm not getting hit here. I'm getting hit, but I'm getting hit here. I'm not getting hit here. And that's important because not getting hit is not your option. That's bullshit. Okay? You don't hear me swear it out? It's bullshit. You're not getting hit. Run from anybody tells you you're not going to get hit in the street fight. You don't get hit. What you can control mostly is where you're going to get hit. So you have to learn to surf. If he throws a hook here, you got to learn to surf, turn your head. If he throws a hook here, you got to learn to turn your head in such a way. If he throws a jab to my jaw, throws a jab to my jaw, throws a jab to my jaw, throws it across to my jaw, across to my jaw. Okay? If he throws an uppercut to my chin, uppercut to my chin, uppercut to right to my chin. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay? That's what happens. Now, I feel the sting. Even at that, I feel the sting of his knuckle. But it would be worse if he hit me in the lip. Be worse if he hit me here. Be worse if he hit me there. Okay? What we do now is we add to that surf. This is how we add to that surf. We'll do it very slow. Say he throws, I'm already surfing my head. Say he throws a jab to my chin. Go. Again. Throw across to my chin. You see I'm turning at the same time. And I can turn either way. Go again. I can turn this way or I can turn this way. Now you throw an uppercut. I'm still turning. I'm turning. I'm turning. I'm turning. Okay? Now you throw a hook. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And I'm here. Okay? So I'm using this. At the same time, I'm doing this at the same time. You might say, if I put my hand up, then why am I surfing? If I put my hand up here and he punches hard, right? You see he's bigger than I am. He can force his fist right through my hand if I don't surf. If he throws a cross, especially a cross, he can force it right through my hand if I don't surf. If I don't surf my head. So that's the purpose. We have 1, 2, then we have the reinforcement of turning this way. Okay. Now we want to look at specifics as we're going to round this up, because the last thing I'm going to show you is this fallacy of this kind of thing that you people are doing. This kind of garbage. I'm going to show you why it doesn't work and why you shouldn't do it. Okay? Because it is hot in here. Okay. We're going to look at specifics. So we're going to turn here. Here is specifics. Right? Specific. Hands should be open. The way to deal in the street when you're dealing with a straight punch is to use the palm, the padding of your hand against a hard object. A hard object. Because you're going to sting your palm, but you're not going to hammer, you're not going to hurt yourself as much as actually parry. You don't want to slam into something like a Muay Thai shin against shin. Shin against shin. Because most people are not conditioned. They haven't conditioned their arms like that. Okay? So, you want to use the padding of your hand. So, hands up, jab. You want to use a padding of your hand. The padding of your hand. Okay? These are specific. Across. See where my hands are? My center is always, I can cover from my center. So he throws a jab, and I'm here. 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 Now the cross. Okay? Now, for the hook. Specific. The hook, you want to just pick up the phone. Sometimes you can get here. In reality, you're not going to be able to grab this because you're throwing too fast. In reality, you might have to just be able to come right up here. That's it. That's the most you can probably do, right? And particularly if you're sucker punched. Somebody says, what? And comes back, you don't have time to do this. I don't care what anybody else tells you. Kese fighting, whatever fighting you're talking about, you can't do that. You don't have time to do that, okay? So from here, from a hook, essentially, hands open, center and close, you want to be able to just come up this way. That's it. Come up this way. Now, I want to show them something else. Generally, when you see somebody cover, I have you done in a minute. Generally, when you see somebody cover, it's a wide hook. So now throw a wide hook. This is what they generally show you. But a person who can box, if they can box very well, most people in the street can't box, but a person who can box very well, in other words, they go to the gym, they spar, and they just happen to get the street fight, their hook's going to be short. It's going to be short. It's not going to be wide, okay? So you're not going to get this wide angle, but you can still cover yourself. And I'm going to show you. He's going to throw a short, come this way, he's going to throw a short hook. Okay, now throw the short hook to my chin. Okay? Now what happens is it's short, but it's still hitting your arm, hitting your hand. It will hurt. It will hurt. These knuckles smashing your vein will hurt. But your choice is this or this. Okay? Common sense tells you you'd rather deal with this than getting hit here. Okay? So this whole arc, wide arc, they try to say you that. In the street against a good boxer, especially from Newark, where we're from, okay, well, I'm from New Brunswick, but lived in Newark half my life, they can box. The old heads, our age, 50, they got what they call good knuckle game. Their hook is going to be short, and it's not going to be long. Against a short hook, again, you can still get your hand up somewhat to cover your chin. Okay? So we're talking about 2 straight blows. 1, go. And 2, and throw them hooks. Throw the hooks. Bang. With the other, I mean, two blows, 2 straight blows, and then 1, 2, then a hook. Ready, go. And pad, and then bang, and throw the hook. Bang. Same thing, go. 1, 2, bang, bang. Again, 1, 2, bang, bang. Okay? So, you're going to get hit on your hands. You're going to get it. It might even bounce off your hand and hit your chin, but at least you won't get hit solid. Okay? All right. Now, the uppercuts. Very few people in the street use uppercuts. That's all right. For the uppercut, generally, you want to, again, your center. Here's your center. Here's your center. Rotate. Not this garbage. Just rotate your body. If he throws an uppercut, you just rotate in. Penetrate in, go. Bang, 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 bang. You want to rotate your body. And you see where my hand is. Because if he throws an uppercut, and he throws another uppercut, but then he throws a hook, then he throws another hook, then he throws a straight shot, then he throws a straight shot, I am still very short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Run it back, straight shots. 1 and 2. Okay? 2 hooks, go. 1 and 2. Uppercuts, rotate in. Okay? All the while, having your hands close, open to your center. Not from here to here, here to here, but short movements. This is where you want to be. The generic. We showed you the generic. The generic is, if he throws a straight shot, I serve, throw a straight shot, a 1, 2 straight. 1, 2. Get that thumb in. Right? Go. 1, 2. Now, let's say he throws 2 straight shots and then 2 hooks. I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Go again. I'm 1, 2, 3, and 4. If it's generic and I can't get my hands out, all I can do is this, then I'm going to have to look these punches in. And I'm going to have nerves of steel to look those punches in and not flinch. So I don't have time, let's say, to do this. All I have time to do is do this. That will look like this. So he goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now what I want you to do is have your hands partially open, right? Partially open, okay? And throw them a little faster. If they're partially open, they won't hurt as bad. Okay, so 2 straight shots and then 2 hooks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster. 2. Keep them thumbs in. Go. 1, 2. And again, go. One more time. Good. And I say good because you felt that one, right? Yeah. This one caught me right in the head. But because I was turning, it didn't catch me in my eye. Okay? All right. I'm light-skinned, a little bit light-skinned. I call it fair-skinned. I don't want you people to think there's a preference with me is light and dark. Okay? That's not my thing. I'm fair-skinned. So later on, you will find that there will be a little lump there. So don't be surprised next week there's a little lump there from that fist. Okay? Those are it. Straight shots, hooks, uppercuts. Okay? Same thing with the overhands. Overhands, they're basically the same thing. If he throws it up, coming down, it's all right. I just duck and absorb it. 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 Okay? The general or the generic is, again, hands this up. That's it. Hands up, rotate the body. This, no. Rotate the freaking body. That's it. Rotate. You don't need to do this. Okay? Last thing on the rotation. You people love this crap. You love it. You love it. No one tells you that if you were talking to someone and someone you think you can beat wants to fight you, you might be fairly calm. If you were facing someone who you have seen knock out people, which I have in my day as a teenager, I've seen them knock out people. I've seen what they can do. You will almost want to shit your pants. Most people don't tell you that. People from the UK who know about self-defense, they will tell you what fear is. You hyperventilate. You have to control your mind because you want to run. You may lose your bowels. You may feel you have to urinate. What happens is, if you know about computers, and listen good because this is the end of this video. If you know about computers, you know that computers have a safe mode. And that means that you can now reboot them, and the only things that are necessary are what are available. When you are fighting someone and you are in fear, your body goes into safe mode. And the only things that will work are what are called gross motor skills. Gross motor skills are things that you learn as a child, right? Pulling, pushing, right? Lifting, dropping, okay? This kind of stuff, moving and moving and moving and moving. Someone here, and someone there. Someone at your legs. You doing this shit is not going to work. Even he laughed. And he didn't even know what I was going to say. This is not going to work. This works when I'm up against Rev, and I know Rev's not trying to hurt me. Seeing someone of this size, now I got a little girth on me, I've been working out lately, but he still has me by about 30, 40 pounds. And he got a look. You know, we got that Newark inner city look. If he wasn't a friend of mine and he had a nasty temper and I saw him outside, no matter how many street fights I had, my body was shut down to a point where what I would have to use will be what I used in the past. And it would be gross motor skills. I will not be able to do this because I'm not thinking of this. I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking about this. Make a muscle, Rev. I'm thinking about getting hit with this. Okay? Whatever else somebody tells you is bullshit. Now, I ain't that big, but there are people that would think of getting hit with this. Okay? Whose arms are like that. And those people are going to be not like this. They're going to barely be like this. Barely. This is going to fail you. Because to move like this is a fine motor skill. This is a fine motor skill. Moving your body, hands up and around and around. There is nothing that you need this for that you can't do this for. This you can do under pressure. This you will not be able to do under pressure or duress. Okay? So, I won't go through this again. It's hot. I'm sweating. He's sweating. Take this video, rewind it, look it up. Go back to it. It may save your life. The biggest reason why I'm posting this is essentially what Jorge Masvidal said. This guy that just want to fight. He doesn't know about it. Jorge Masvidal is a dude that this guy Ben Askren was talking a lot of trash to him, right? And he said that the reason why he did what he did to Ben Askren, which was he knocked him out with a flying knee. And you know people, you know, but I want to tell him, knocked him out with a flying knee, 5 seconds. And he mocked him. And they were like, why'd you mock him? I'm going to tell you what Jorge Masvidal said. The reason why I'm posting this video to show you what happens in the street and how bare knuckles really handled from experience is to tell some of you bigots who started running your mouth that Joe Rogan knows my kind. Joe Rogan knows his kind. Okay? Joe Rogan knows, and I hate to say this, but when you run your mouth and you deal with a real motherfucker, he can make you pay. So what you learn here is something that real motherfuckers do. You understand? This is how you deal with getting hit in your face, protecting your head, bare knuckle in the street. And that's a freebie. All right? So that's for me, Rev. Excuse my language, but you guys kind of pissed me off. You might not hear it again for another 6 months. But I think it was appropriate in this case. We'll see you next video.